Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Code and this is Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Sunday the 7th of August 2022. Quick look at yesterday's result then for Saturday the 6th. We're at new market on the flat on the July course to 155. It was a three-runner race, we were on two of them. Basically what happened then, we were fairly confident in eliminating this number 3, Cody Dancer, which came third at 72, so that came last basically, so that was correct. And then it came down to these other two. Number 1, which was Killy Beggs Warrior, which basically was the eventual winner at 4 to 6. We got 5 to 4 on that early on, and we used that as a sort of break-even minor loss hedge into the one which we like more potentially, which was this number 2 Tarlo, which came second at 3 to 1. So, and how did we phase that? Well, using £8 a unit, our usual £8 a unit, and multiples thereof. We had £1.60 on Kelly Beggs Warrior to win. Why did we have such a specific amount? Well, 1.25 times £1.60 is £2. We didn't want exposure to be more than about half a unit, and then unit's 8, so around the £4 mark. So £1.60 gives us a £2 win if that one comes in, which it did, and that gives us, and then we levered it slightly by having £2.50 on at 7 to 2. So £2.50 and £1.60 is £4.10, which is basically £4 per £8, and that's 0.5125 exposure. So there was some logic behind that. So what are our outcomes? Well, obviously, if we got this completely wrong and Cody Dancer came in, it did run reasonably well, but it was never going to win really. Then we'd have lost just over half a unit, and then so we were left with these two. So in the end, we lost 52 pence on our stake, so call it 50 pence really. Because we got the £2 and we put the 250 on here. What we're really saying then is we risked, assuming we got this right, which we did, we were risking 50 pence in £8 effectively, or in £4.10, to have a potential profit of £8.75, which is 250 times 3.5, less your 160 is about £7. So you're looking at a potential profit of £7 on 4, which is 7 to 4, 1.75, 1 3/4. So it was good. It was a good bet in terms of risk return. We had the potential to lose 50 pence over a 16th of a unit, to gain 1.75 units, or no, to gain £7, which is nearly a unit. But on our actual stake, it was £4.10. So we 50p of £4 is an eighth. So an eighth plays £7, which is 1.75. So we're risking an eighth to gain 1.75. Anyway, that was hard work, wasn't it? But what we're saying, it worked out fairly well. This Killy Beggs was entered up to through the roof going forward, and it was just too strong for Tarlo. But the interesting one was this Cody Dancer, who ran fairly well given that it was outgunned. So that's where we are. So the account really basically was static, but just lost a smidge. So we're at plus 67.85 units in profit overall. Now today we've had a very good long look at it, and unfortunately we've got a no bet day. So we've got no filter 1, which is our structure filter, no ratio, and no alternator. We've had a good look at it, as we say, and there's a couple of nearlies. There's a claimer and there's a sprint all over the place, but they're quite tight, and they're not quite there. So we'll roll it over till tomorrow. There's a couple of all-weather meetings tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get back in the groove. So we've kept the account stable, and we had the potential to make a reasonable profit. And so we're operating obviously fair, obviously not on £8 a unit, but So anyway, it doesn't really matter where you are in the game. It's all the same maths. But so anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And see you tomorrow, and goodbye.